last time on Queen City Supers, our heroes did a very daring rescue into a building that was on fire. You were able to get all of the civilians out. Madigan spent most of the time dragging away giant propane tanks that were stored next to the building for reasons. I think we decided it was a fuel depot, because that was a logical reason to have just giant propane tanks outside of the building. So you got the people out. Marcus used a very clever trick with telekinesis to put out some of the fires, putting himself in very much danger.
Oops.
Started to get a little panic, got lost in the fire on the bottom floor.
Oops.
Conjured his shadow hands, and realized you can feel things through them sometimes, as well as physically grab onto them. Glider saw that when she went down to rescue you after getting the other people out from, like, up on the top floor. Got out. Two of you have potential, like, smoke inhalation damage. You're checked out by EMTs. You'll be okay, but you've been told no superhero activities for the next 72 hours. They alerted the proper people at the Institute, so you will not be allowed into certain challenges that will put you at risk of exacerbating your lung damage.
Oh no.
I'm being oppressed. This feels very targeted at me.
I was gonna say it's a little harder for you to turn off your powers than me.
No, I'm just sleepy.
Yeah. You've been told to take it easy. There's also a weird thing where someone broke into a pylon and somehow managed to use that pylon to make it start raining. Which is not something most people know how to do. But I do believe that both of you forgot about Abby telling you about that.
A little bit, but...
While you were getting cleaned up. You had other things in your mind.
Yes, I feel like I definitely didn't notice that at all. Like, I was, like, making sure Marcus was okay.
Yeah.
I had, like, 4 conditions.
No, I'm pretty sure I would have noticed...
Yeah, Marcus, you did see it.
Yeah.
You saw it looked like electricity traveling up, and then lightning snapped down from the sky, and it finally caused... It had been threatening to rain for a while. That just kind of broke up with the floodgates, essentially.
Yeah.
There were reports that someone had broken in there, but both of you afterwards forgot that Abby mentioned that.
Oh, yeah.
That makes me wonder if the fire was like a distraction of some kind.
Yeah, still some questions. They're still investigating what caused that fire, but you do know it started in the kitchen of a restaurant that was on the bottom floor, thankfully. No one seriously injured. Everyone got out all right because you were there to get in and start helping people before the fire trucks and EMTs could arrive. And I'm saying it's day 2 of your 3 days of no superheroes. Madigan is currently off-site because she had some work stuff, like a all-day webinar thing that she couldn't get out of with her day job. So it's just the 2 of you. You're bored. What did you all do the first day? And how are both of you handling this no superheroing? You need to take it easy.
I'm not sure how long we crashed at Madigan's. Maybe just that night.
Yeah.
So that would have been the whole next day. We probably went back to the Institute. And it was very deliberate. Like, deliberately not using my speedster powers, and it's weird to see. And I was just like, all right, I'm gonna go to my dorm and sleep, I guess. My throat hurts.
Yeah. Similar boat. I'm going to sleep, and then I'm going to do, and I kind of tap my nose, I'm going to do non-heroically powered research.
That sounds fun.
Could be.
I'm gonna play a farming video game.
Oh god, I'm allowed to have fun, aren't I? Okay, hold on. Can I change my answer?
Yes.
okay, I'm gonna do something that would be fun. And I kind of like look in the, like trying to figure out what that would even be. And I'm like, I'll get back to you, I guess.
Yes, have some fun.
Mhm.
Gentle fun.
Mhm.
With no superheroing. How am I gonna get up all the stairs? Okay, this is all right. And then I have to like walk up the stairs like a normal person.
Because you forget that elevators exist.
Today, yes.
Yes, I'm tired.
So you spent the night at Madigan's for sure.
Yes. I think we definitely vegged that whole first day, which I definitely ended up checking all of my superhero forums like multiple times just to see, you know, what's the buzz, what's going on, if there was anything about us that got picked up.
Roll. Don't you have a special move, the straight up creeping? Well, I don't know if straight up
do.
creeping would actually be helpful.
Well,
Would that be helpful in this situation? Would those questions actually be helpful in this situation, or would it make more sense to just do a general?
yeah, straight up creeping. When you scope out a person or place, it's more place-based questions because it's for creeping. It's for creeping on people, not internet
For
creeping.
straight up creeping.
Yeah.
So you could just do a general. I would say either mundane because it's just your internet stalking, or
Yes.
superior since it is related to superhero stuff. I feel like mundane makes more sense in this specific context.
Okay. Well, I got a 7 + 2, so that's a 9.
So you looking to see what the chit chat is about what's going on with the fire, or what are you looking for?
Yeah, with the fire and just kind of, you know, checking my regular stomp internet forums because I feel like this is taking place vaguely in the earlier aughts than So, internet forums are still cool.
They're very cool.
They're so cool.
So you poke around, then you do see a couple of mentions of the fire and these like new heroes that rushed in to save everyone. Some people think you're really cool. Other people think you're idiots.
Oh.
A couple people want your numbers.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, that's real. It's real bold of them. Like straight up, like, yeah, yo, hit me up in my DMs.
Yeah.
They don't have a way to ask directly because I think some of them may not know. Your names haven't started to spread quite to that level yet, but there are some people like, ooh, I wish I had their number.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Probably mostly Madigan and Marcus. And I do check the Kid Phoenix fan page for his fan club.
Marcus, do you want people to know that you were part of that, or do you want that to just be kind of on the down low?
I think I've been like vocally and like actively part of this team for a while now, so I'm not trying to hide it.
And you were superheroing on your own a little bit too.
Yeah, exactly. So I'd be fine with them knowing that I was like
Yeah.
a part of this rescue, even if I wasn't like visible.
You see some talk about, like, oh, if Kid Phoenix was there, why didn't he, like, maybe his, like, flame control is not as good as his dad's. No, he doesn't have flame control, idiot. He's got telekinesis. You need to pay attention.
Oh my god. You can tell who the fake fans are.
Yeah.
There's some very interesting fights back and forth between like, people who pay literally any attention and people who just think Kid Phoenix, why didn't he use his fire powers?
That's funny.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people talking about how cool Nightwing is.
Blazewing.
Blazewing.
Not Nightwing, Blazewing.
So cool.
Brain.
We almost escaped the
Blazewing.
allegations, but we failed.
Yeah. I think absolutely no one mentions Glider by name on like any of the forums.
No.
Most of the chatter is actually probably about the Scarlet Sentinel because she was the least that covered.
Yes.
That's true.
And she was spent more time outside of the building. So there's a lot of chatter about her.
Yeah. Also, Glider's in like absolute internet creeper mode where she's like laying in bed and the laptop's like on her chest. So she's like tapping away. At some point, my parents are going to hear about this on the news. Maybe.
Yeah.
I think the next morning I preemptively called them. Oh wait, no, I called them from the roof on at Madigan's house. I called them already.
That was after pizza.
Yes.
That was after pizza. I don't know if you called them after the rescue. You just kind of passed out the second there was a stop in the conversation.
Oh, you're right.
We did establish that you have occasionally spent the night at the Institute, so they wouldn't be overly worried. But you do know they will find out and they will freak out because that's scary.
Yeah. I think that hit me that morning at Madigan's. I've definitely called them and I'm like, no, it was fine. Like it looked bad. There was a lot of soot and like smoke, but it was fine. It was all like on a different floor. We're fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It looks worse than it is. I'm fine. And before that, I chewed like 8 cough drops to like soothe my throat so it would sound normal.
Oh no!
Roll plus mundane to see how well you
roll to lie to your parents.
I love
Roll to lie to your parents.
Oh no!
You failed at lying to your parents.
You joke, but I rolled a 3 plus 2, so I rolled a 5. So yeah,
Oh, no.
I failed to lie to my parents.
Oh, just like me in real life when I can't lie to my parents.
So, important question. Was it your mom or your dad that you called?
Oh, that's the meanest question you could have asked.
Oh no!
Like, which parent did I lie to? Oof.
I think I could get that by my dad. Like, I think I could have squeaked that by him. Or he might, like, smooth that over for me a little more.
Yeah. From his responses, you chatted back and forth, and you thought, yeah, I got this. And he's like, sweetie, maybe next time you come back home for dinner, we can talk about other options. It's good to keep your options open.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Oh gosh, I have got to get to a class. Okay, love you, bye. Click. Or I snap my phone closed because it's the early aughts and flip phones are still cool.
Definitely got the vibes of they might be trying to see if there's a way to withdraw you. They don't have the ability to do that, but you get the feeling they are trying to see if they do.
Oh no.
They are capital C concerned.
I do that like horrible teen just groan, just anguish in my little dorm room. That's tiny. Great.
You hear a knock at your door.
Yeah?
Hey, so it turns out I'm really bad at having fun. You doing okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Hold on. Let me get to the door. And it's like 3 steps. It's like nothing. And it's so annoying.
Oh.
And I open the door. And I'm just like, hey.
Hey.
You feeling any better?
Yeah. I tried to use my powers a bit to like hit a light switch. And I did, and then I kind of coughed for like 20 minutes straight, so...
Oh, no.
About as okay as I could be, all things considered.
Yeah, I'm being very slow. I am doing well. This is fine.
How is that for you?
Oh.
I don't think I've ever seen you, like, actively choose to slow down, I guess?
Yeah, it's, like you're on an escalator that's going really slow and there's nothing stopping you from just walking up like it's a staircase, and it would be sensible and faster, but you just have to stand there, so you're just standing there waiting when you don't have to, but you do because you don't want to mess up your lungs.
Okay.
It's been a while. I I've had my powers for a few years, so it's been a while since I've just not used them.
Okay, I'm kind of feeling the same way. I guess I've kind of taken it for granted, even if it's something that I don't know, it's my brain. Sometimes I don't want to reach for stuff. I know that feels really lazy, but why should I have to waste time if I can just grab I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah,
Exactly.
okay, so how about this? I was gonna go research to see if there's been any other weird fires going on, and if I'm feeling up to it, maybe also researching more about spooky psychic shadow hands.
Oh yeah, that could be beneficial. Definitely the fire. Yeah, we could see. We don't want any, rogue firebugs out there.
Yeah.
In my town in Minnesota, when I was a kid, one time somebody burned down the town hall, and it was fine. No one was there. But everyone's water bills got canceled because all the paperwork got burned up.
Oh, that actually sounds really cool. Like that
Yeah,
sounds
it was
like
pretty
like a
cool.
good thing that happened actually. Like, did you burn down your town hall?
What? No, I was like 9.
Oh, okay. I was like, that would have been like a really interesting and very good flex, actually.
Oh no, I wish I was that cool. No.
It was-
Uh,
okay. No, you can be that cool. It's okay. Yeah. All right. So to the library at a moderate pace.
Sure, at a casual stroll.
God, it
Yes.
feels so weird. Okay, let's go.
It's, and I'm trying to like small talk as we go because this is just interminable for me. This is the most annoying thing. Not you.
No, I understand it's not Marcus. It's very much the situation.
It's not Marcus. So yeah, we walk. We take the elevators this time.
Yeah. Oh, that's what the elevators sound like.
They actually have like good elevator music.
It's bad?
Oh. I said they actually, because like there's like the typical elevator music with this music. It's kind of fun. It's good music.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, I probably shouldn't dance. Even a little. All right, library.
Yeah. Library. Okay. What is the Institute library like?
It's like half library, half computer lab. So they have books on a variety of topics. A lot of stuff specifically on different areas of science. So to like help people get a better understanding of how their powers work, 'cause a lot of that has to deal with like kind of niche topics within science. But sometimes that understanding can help you develop your powers better. There's also some like books on like history, politics, philosophy, all kinds of other stuff. Fiction. They've got a little bit of everything. There's a small poetry corner. But there's also multiple computer terminals where you can do research on different topics. They have digital archives that are like specifically kept within the Institute that deals with more like internal sharing of information. Like research on like active investigations that are going on. So it's like where they're still investigating and gathering information. They haven't quite gotten enough to share with the public yet because they wait until they have answers. But also like they keep it available internally just in case someone, you never know when a hero's going to notice connections. And also it's just like, it's also helpful for educational purposes.
Okay, so there's a trend, but there's not necessarily like anybody who's like said we have suspects. It's just like here's the information. Okay.
I don't know, just that's just
Oh, you meant in
things that
general.
they have in general. You
Oh, okay.
haven't, yeah.
I haven't
in
researched
general.
yet. Okay, sorry.
You have not had. Oh my! You just walked in. You
I was
don't
like, oh
know
yeah, no, I'm
anything
reading.
about
I'm
that.
reading ahead. Heyo. All right.
Stop reading ahead of my notes, Ian.
Sorry.
I don't know how you're reading ahead of my notes. I have none for this session.
I've been practicing my psychic powers.
So I think we start on the fires first. probably also, because this is superhero school, I feel like they have extensive. Oh, what are those things that you put the newspapers in and you like go through them real fast? Oh, I don't remember what those are.
Oh, the microfiche?
Yeah, like microfiche
Yeah.
newspaper reader.
They have just about everything, and they probably also have some sort of virtual intelligence that can assist with research. Because AI VI is helpful for detecting patterns and finding information a little faster.
So yeah, I think we focus on the fires just to see if there's anything. Had that building caught on fire before? Anything in the neighborhood? Anything in the, we probably start there and then like work out into the city.
Roll to assess the situation.
Oh boy. Can I help with this? Is that how that works?
Oh, I'm definitely helping you.
Oh, okay, got it. I am doing the research. And that goes off of superior, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Making sure for my brain.
Is there a roll to... There's no roll to help, but if you would like to also roll superior glider...
You might need to. I have a -1. I got an 8 -1, so a 7.
I got a 5. Let me see if I can do anything. I mean, if I'm helping you, we can take one out of the team pool, and we can make yours
true.
an 8. Since we are...
I mean, that'll still be a mixed success, right? Like, that won't make a difference.
Yeah.
From a 7 to an 8.
Yeah. That's okay. We don't need a team point. I'm fine with the mixed success.
Okay. Yeah, glider very quickly is like melting onto the desk. Just feeling very weird.
Yeah, you haven't been this slow since you found the stopwatch, and it feels weird. And I think you're also maybe a little distracted because you keep having to check, like, it's still there, right?
It's still there, right?
It's still there, right? Because it is still there.
Ooh, do I notice that you're always checking your pocket?
Ooh. Do you?
Give me another mundane roll to see if you notice.
Devastating. My worst roll. No, it's actually neutral, so that's just an 8.
I think it's... You notice she seems fidgety. I don't think you quite catch that she's, like, checking a pocket.
Okay, no worries.
Or if you do, it might just read, like, when people check to see if they think their phone's vibrating.
Right.
So, like, they put their hand on where their phone is.
Yeah.
To see if it's actually vibrating or not.
If anything, yeah. It definitely seems like a response more so to not having access to the speed than something that I would be suspicious of.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Does not catch your attention as being something concerning. It's just gliders twitchy, and that makes sense.
Oh.
But for looking to see if there's any other fires in the area, there have been, like, sporadic fires. Sometimes, like, it's like someone burns popcorn, just like, or someone was, like, trying to cook turkey, messed up a little bit. Sporadic fires. You look over the years, there doesn't seem to be any particularly noticeable pattern. If you go back far enough, you might find one, but that person's been dealt with.
Okay, so nothing that would stick out as, like, there's definitely a pattern here.
Yeah, at least not with the fires. Are you looking into, like, other things that...
Oh.
What do you look for next?
I guess the pylon manipulation stuff?
Yeah, the weather manipulation.
The weather, yeah, like weather manipulation, and, like, if that has anything to do.
Say Abby helps point you to that information, because I don't think you have your new earpieces yet.
Okay, Abby's still ordering them.
Yeah, you have your wristbands, and Abby can communicate with you through there as well as through your phones.
We have our university Hero Institute laptops they gave us.
Exactly, we have our provided laptops.
Yeah, so she'll help give you some information, so you'll have a +1 on this.
Also rolling to help. Was that superior?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
Or I will also allow mundane if that is a better score, since it's just
It is
researching.
worse for me.
It's better for
Superior it
me.
is. Wait, actually, let me review. My brain is always like, yeah, I'll do mundane because that's just a 0. Yeah, okay, I got a 9.
I also got a 9.
Nice.
Okay.
We did it.
And
We
was that
researched
with
it.
your +1 for the Vargas?
I don't get a +1.
Well, you got a +1 because Abby.
Oh, sorry.
And you also get a +1 from Glider.
Ooh, all right. In that case, that goes from a 9 to an 11.
Ooh.
I know how to do math.
So, with Abby and Glider's help, you're able to find. You start with the specific incident at the pylon. They haven't been able to gather much information. Honestly, someone just broke in, sent enough electricity up to cause that reaction of lightning striking the pylon, which is what set the storm off finally, and then left.
Oh.
Well, say you do see they have a couple pictures. Can't really see the face, but you might be able to see parts of the costume. It doesn't seem that familiar at first, I don't think.
Interesting.
I'll say you also find a video.
Oh.
A video recording, and you hear the noise clearer now. It sounds like, those fireworks that make that little screeching noise before they go off?
Mm-hmm.
You hear a sound that sounds like that.
Oh.
Which, people who can manipulate electricity, there being sound accompanied with it is uncommon. I'll say, you remember hearing of a hero a while back, kind of dropped off, that had a similar kind of screeching sound that accompanied their lightning.
Huh.
I'm enjoying Jess's face right now.
So there's somebody with a similar kind of setup to this. Do we have a name?
You have been listening to Queen City Supers, a graveyard tape-style story using the game Masks. Masks: A New Generation is a superhero role-playing game in which a team of young heroes fights villains, saves lives, and tries to figure out who they are. Featuring Caitlin as Madigan, aka Scarlet Sentinel, the Janus. Jess as Bethany Bertolucci, aka Glider, the Beacon. Ian as Marcus, aka Kid Phoenix, the Doomed. And Brianna Jean as the Keeper and Producer.